Okay? I'm not going to make a presentation to you. I'm going to have a conversation with you. I'm going to get confirmation that you've actually got these fears. Ryan, look, we know that most people, when they walk onto a dealer's lot, have got several fears. You may have some of the same ones. For example, do you ever worry about paying too much for a car or a truck?
I do.
Okay. You know what? 300 million Americans agree with you that the last thing they want to happen when they buy a car or a truck is to pay too much for it. What I'm going to say next is going to sound a bit crazy, but it's the absolute truth. And by the way, it's in writing. It's called our best value guarantee. What the best value guarantee means to you is you literally cannot pay too much for one of our Motor Trend certified vehicles. Now, sound a little crazy?
Keep going.
Yeah, okay. And here's how it works. It's fairly simple. First of all, our price had to be attractive or you wouldn't be here, correct?
Correct.
You know, look, we pre-discount our vehicles now. We have to attract people like you. But on the way over here, I bet you $1 to a dime, you're wondering how much lower could we go or how much lower could someone else go, right? I'm going to tell you that we're not going to go any lower because we can't and nobody else will either. Because once you take delivery today, Ryan, we give you 5 days. Search all the stores in New Jersey. Search independent used car stores, search Craigslist, search newspaper classifieds. If you find a similar vehicle to the one you buy from us, and when I say similar, it's got to be the same make, model, year, trim level. The miles have to be within 10,466. And it comes with the same benefits and it's advertised for a lower price, Brian, just show us the website. We will cut you a check back for the difference, just like that, if in fact it's a similar vehicle with the same benefits. Now, has any dealer ever made that commitment to you before and put it in writing?
No.
And by the way, if you get tired of searching in New Jersey, you can search New York, you can search Georgia, Idaho, California, you can search Europe, Asia, or South Africa, because it's good globally. You find a similar vehicle with the same benefits advertised for a lower price, show it to us, we'll cut you a check back for the difference. The last thing you need to worry about today is paying too much for a car or a truck, all right? First thing you need to worry about is picking out the right one. Because if you don't pick out the right one, you're sort of stuck with it, right? It's not like Best Buy or Home Depot or Lowe's or Macy's where you can buy something and actually take it back and exchange it. When you buy a car from a car dealer, you're stuck with it. Not from All American Mazda. You're not stuck with it. We give you a 3-day test drive. Drive it for 72 hours. We ask you not to put more than 300 additional miles on the odometer. We ask you not to run into anything because you need to bring it back in the same condition if you choose to exchange it. You can't return it, but after the first 72, or if during the first 72 hours, color doesn't work for you, equipment doesn't work, model doesn't work, your dog just starts barking and it won't stop. Doesn't matter. Call me, bring it on back here, we'll exchange it for the right one. In writing as well. So you can't pay too much, you can't buy the wrong vehicle from us. And lastly, if you're looking at a pre-owned vehicle, a lot of people wonder, where has it been? How's it been treated? Was it a lemon? Did someone trade it because they didn't like it because it wasn't running right? You don't have to worry about that either. We put every vehicle we buy at auction or take into trade through a comprehensive inspection, not just a safety inspection. If it doesn't pass each one of these points, we have to fix or replace it, or we cannot Motor Trend certify it. Because once we Motor Trend certify it, we're going to guarantee it for 6 months or 7,500 miles. If something breaks, somebody else pays for the repair. All you do is pay a small $100 deductible. Ryan, you can't buy the wrong vehicle, you can't pay too much, and you have to worry about buying anybody else's problem. Let's go check out the car you came in to see. Make sure it's right for you, okay? That's the conversation you're going to have to coach the salespeople to have. And make no mistake, look, when I'm in here, they have a good time. I have a good time. I'm really good at this shit, but I'm under no illusions about them being experts when I leave, okay? Real training takes place when?
Every day.
Every day, deal by deal. And sometimes, Ryan, I find that finance managers don't jump in there and train the salespeople like I wish they would. I mean, you're not a finance salesperson, are you? You're a finance manager. What's a manager's responsibilities, Chris?
To manage.
To manage, define manage for me. Grow, develop?
Train.
Yeah. If I'm working for you guys, I'm looking for you to provide me leadership. I'm looking for you guys to train my ass up so I don't sell 6 cars a month. I want to sell 16 or 26 or 36. But most salespeople are going to need some training. And training takes place, as Chris put it, day by day, deal by deal. This is what we call event style training. As It's not a big event, but it's an event nevertheless. Because when I leave here this afternoon, how many people will remember my name? Maybe a couple.
Hopefully most of them.
Well, I've been here nothing, most of them may
You're the
remember
Motor
my
Trend
name.
guy.
The Motor Trend guy, exactly, yeah.
Everybody remembers your name. You're the Motor Trend
We
guy.
call him MT, yes, sir. All right. So recognize that. I mean, if the customer comes in and they haven't heard of Motor Trend and it's a Motor Trend certified vehicle, there's an issue. And not everybody's gonna do it every single time. None of us do. So between you and Chris and Justin, I mean, making this thing work in spectacular fashion has to be done on a deal-by-deal, day-by-day basis. Chris, are you gonna stay here or go up the street?
I'm going on Route 70.
I just went by there. What a nice building. And it's definitely Motor Trendized. I mean, that had to be a high,
Mistake about it.
that's a high dollar
Beautiful. I
sign.
mean,
That's
the current
high dollar,
building's right.
that's high dollar signage they paid for there. Yeah.
So if I may interrupt